Hello everyone, welcome to this Wednesday evening stream. Last time we left off, there were some big reveals that there are ancient humane beings still alive, and that Aloy is outmatched and outclassed, and there is more than one Elizabeth Sobek. So this should be pretty interesting.
Some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be.
Wow.
Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us. Meanwhile, Outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Can I pull out my bow? Nope. Interesting. Interesting. Alright.
You might
just want to shut the hell up. Alright.
go around these fields. Like, you know.
Oh. Sorry, everybody.
I need to meet Varl and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the
Hey,
chorus
wait a
if we
minute.
can
This
go
was
into
the
their
village
cell.
I tried to enter the first
One of
time.
us should be inside.
And
If I...
they stopped me. Find the Karja Hunter. Oh. Hey, we can go to this relic now.
I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the Proving Lab were. But first, I might want to head southwest to find an old friend. See what she's doing out here. And maybe explore a little.
Oh. I pressed square too soon. Alright, let's go get this artifact. Campfire discovered. Oh, nice. Well, there's just need to discover. Why aren't you galloping? Why aren't you galloping? Did I discover this? I discovered this. Oh. There we go. Zombie. Alright. We're good.
An old world ruin. I think this is the one that Osram Delver mentioned. She said there was some kind of relic inside. Maybe I should check it out.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
Let's see what we can find around here.
Ignite.
Aha. An energy cell. But it looks like it's out of power. Don't think I should go this way.
Okay, well, I've got an energy. Oh, okay. American Family Insurance. Alright, let's see. Let's drop that. Alright. Stop it now.
Looks like this door's locked. Maybe there's another way in.
Okay, what do we got here? Okay. So that's the battery charging station. Oh. Okay, I get it now. Alright. So if we come over here, come over here, climb over here.
Spellcaster won't work on that.
But it will work on that, Aloy. You just need to stop being such a butt.
Looks like this thing needs power.
Alright. Use the VIP code 2204. There. And now I'm gonna throw that into chat and I'll remember it.
This could help. There's some kind of device here.
Charging terminal. Okay. I guess I could have just left the battery up against that.
I think I can slot this energy cell into that device.
Get that, I mean, I get that it's probably already charged.
On me. I can send it to my stash.
Okay, remove this.
There we go.
Alright, everyone.
Charge the energy
We need to
cell.
remember that there's a... Oh!
Water discharge the energy in the cell. I gotta power it up again.
How interesting. Okay. Okay. Hey, Doctor, how are you doing? I've got a bit of a puzzle here. I'm trying to figure out how to get this battery. Battery hits the water. It's done. Oh, good. Oh, well.
Well, I'm not getting up there that easily. I gotta find something that can help.
Okay. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. How was your Wednesday?
Okay, let's get this crate out of there.
Lots of work. Well, that's... I mean, that could be good, but, let's see, can I... What if I...
Making good use of this.
Ah! My own small business. Oh, that's exciting. You have your own small business? That's very exciting. It's fine. I might inquire. What is it that you do? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's also not what I wanted. Wait a minute. Okay. There's a grab point. Cook and sell Puerto Rican food. That sounds very exciting. I do like Puerto Rican food. It is good. What is this? And you're a makeup artist? Is there anything you can't do?
Some kind of lock for the door.
The answer
Looks
is
like
no.
it needs power.
I heard your pet playing with their toy. Yeah. Yeah, my puppy likes to play with the pet. I've tried. My mic is set to filter sounds, and it is the most sound filtered out of it that I can possibly get. And it doesn't matter where she is in the house. Land a bit steady paycheck. It doesn't matter where she is in the house. All I can ever hear her do is play with that toy. Oh, she stopped. Oh, oh, nope. So something, logic tells me that I need it right there. It's cute, no worries. Yeah, I have a friend. I know it's hard to believe. Can I jump with a battery? I cannot jump with a battery. Okay, so I need to get another right down here. But I have another friend whose dog goes ape when she hears my dog chewing on the squeak toy, because she's just like, squeak toy, I want it. Let's see here. So if I go up, that is so cute. I feel like I've got to find another way to bring the paycheck thing is what I can't do. Yeah.
Energy cell across the water, but how?
You also stream. Nice. I'll have to make sure I check out your channel. Okay. But that's mostly for fun? Yeah. I mean, isn't that what we... I mean, honestly, isn't that what we do this for, you know?
A relic. How do I get to it?
Do
Stash
just
this
most of
away
this
for
stuff for fun? I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice if I could make some money off the stream, but that's years down the road, I think. Ooh, nice red fox eye. Okay, let me see here, because there's another... I may also be overthinking this way too much. Yeah. So here's another one of these guys. This crate here. But is there a way... to get this crate inside of the building? Oh, okay. I think I know what I have to do. Okay. I mean, this looks like the same size square as that, right? So, you know, if I bring it right here, stand on this. Ooh, easy there, Aloy. Easy.
That should help.
And then I grab crate. Release crate. Pick up energy cell. There we go. It was much easier than what I thought it was going to be. I had to add extra steps, but we figured it out.
There. The lock on the door above should have power now.
Okay, because I thought I was going to have to... we all do that? Yeah. Yeah. I like to make mountains out of molehills. Now before, when I came over here, I just kind of fell through the grating.
Okay. This thing has power now.
Alright, and that code was 2204. 2204.
There we go. Another relic. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
There we go. Alrighty. Oh dang, Anime leveled up. Yeah, I hate killing the animals in this game so much because like the sad sounds they make when they die. It's like, developers, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You made me have to collect them for resources, but you didn't have to make the sound so sad. Okay. What the heck's up here? Path is blocked. Interesting. Okay. So I have yet to figure out what to do with the flowers. Okay. Let's press on with the campaign. I feel like I'm reaching a point where I should... I did play some more, and boy, were there some big twists last night that were revealed that are just like, what? So I'm excited to see, definitely very excited to see where the story's going to take us. Okay, what is this question mark over here? Okay, so that's another blocked path. Okay. I feel like with all these robots out, all these Pharaoh bots, I feel like they have to come. They have to reactivate.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Yeah. Cauldrons might teach me to override these things. Yeah. We know. I know how cauldrons work, but I'm trying to be a good boy and play the game the way the game wants me to play it. Discover the campfire. Heck yeah. Let's take a look over here at this workbench.
The light is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
Discovered the charger site. Okay. We're slowly filling in our map here. Well, this is pretty cool. I mean, I get that this red stuff is all deadly, but whoop.
The chorus has never led us
Careful,
astray,
Outlander.
nor shall they now.
These fields are wrought with light.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
There's Varl and Zoe.
Okay, so before I talk with you two, I want to come over here. I want to get all my side quests. First, let me run through these people's gardens. It's not like they need the gardens to survive or anything. Gosh darn it! Say, I missed it. Oh, it's up. That's not a real ladder? Okay. Yeah, okay, game. Oh, I wonder if this is a... It looks like all of the lifts are maybe up. Gonna lurk. My friend will be here, but AFK. Hey, that's perfectly fine. Appreciate it. Let's talk to you. What do you have to say?
Outlander in Plainsong.
Oh, listen to rumor. There's a rumor.
A word of warning: avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins.
You can
when
hear
night
everything,
comes.
just so I know.
Whatever
Thank
it
you, I
is,
appreciate
it's not
it.
natural.
Keep me on the straight and narrow, Doctor. Oh, a new relic. Looks exciting. Where's the new relic? I mean, would be a little more exciting. Oh, okay. There's the new relic. Okay.
Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech. Might be worth taking a look.
Okay, yeah. So looks like this whole village is possibly on lockdown until I do something, I imagine. Probably complete the next story mission, and then I think this town will open up for me. So I think we're about to do our first story cauldron. So let's do this.
I'm here, as promised. It's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day, more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
So you put fortifications around the cave?
Just some wooden barricades. We don't have the stonecraft of the Karja or Oseram. It is our archers of the cordon that truly hold the machines back. They withstand new attacks every day. I hope they can hold out.
What machines are coming out of the cave?
Scavengers and hunter-killers. But they're tougher than any we fought before. More vicious, with a strange purple glow.
Sounds familiar.
You've fought machines like these?
If they are what I think they are, then yeah. There may be a whole other problem in that cave. All the more reason for me to get inside and figure it out.
Hephaestus. Hephaestus from the
I get that
first
the cave is
expansion.
secret, but how did
He was
asking to
making
go
some
inside
really
cause such
powerful
a fuss?
machines that had purple.
The fuss was already there.
And we had to go in and shut down the main cauldron.
Many in
in
the
there.
tribe
Yeah.
and Most in the chorus want to keep doing what we have for generations, which
The first
often
game's slowly
is
coming back
nothing.
to me. It's been years since I've played it,
But there
and
are
it's
others
slowly
who
coming
call
back
for
to me, and
change,
now
or
I'm like,
extreme
oh yeah, I
measures.
remember this. Yeah.
Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition.
Tradition.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so.
How did
You
Varl
said you
help?
couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request. They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone. But Varl saw that what you did with Ray could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs. And even with my mother. Once or twice.
Nice job.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
You can
Varl.
handle the politics from now on.
Oh no. I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics. Alright, let's do this.
So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
We don't have days.
Alright. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so oh, okay, yeah. So the village is in here. Do we have anything fun in here for me to scan? Upgrade your gear at the workshop against higher tier enemies. Sure.
Going to join in singing?
Boom.
The only
Alright.
singing I do is with my blade.
What you got?
So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier who took down Regala's champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
That's me.
What's Tanoth doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds? You should come by, it's just northwest of here. Bet a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could. Maybe I'll see you there.
Awesome. Now we know where the playing song.
I prefer the sound of machines to singing. As soon as-
Yep, that's cool. I don't really care what you prefer. I just want to talk to the merchant. Okay. Ooh, slicing bow. Slicing hunter bow. Okay. Acid. Okay. So this does acid and... Okay. So this is the Acid Warrior bow does acid and electric. That's acid and electric.
As I get my supplies, I'm heading back to the hunting grounds.
Okay. Now inventory. Special gear. Oh yeah. I've got artifacts. I have got artifacts I don't know what to do with, but I'm collecting them. Alright, weapons. So let's take a look here at my weapons. So this is the weapon I just got rid of. Because it has acid and the regular damage. This is regular damage and that has acid and frost. Alright, so we got rid of an acid and we have an acid. Let's edit coils. Let's unequip coils. I can't mark it to sell, but I can get rid of it. I might as well go ahead and get rid of the strong arm bow. Since it looks like... Yeah. That one's just better. Okay. And I want to get rid of this one as well because I have a lightning and corrosive version of it. Impact thrower, warrior bow, okay. Sharp shot. To 79. Okay, I can probably get rid of... probably get rid of this sharp shot bow as well. Okay, so let's
I'd
talk
stick
to
around to see how the
you. Okay, so I want to get rid of the fire bow. I want to keep. I want to get rid of you. I want to get rid of you. I want to get rid of you. I want to keep you for now. Sharp shot bows. Interesting. That's the only sharp shot bow I have, even though this is... well, it doesn't have sharp shot yet. So let's just hold on to that. This one does electric and fire, so I can sell my electric one. And those do 2 different types of damage. Okay.
Pans out, but I doubt though Taro will make a decision anytime soon.
Use my workbench. Okay. Pouch upgrades. Cool, 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 cool. Piercing. Alright, what we got here? Fox hide, fox bone, fox bone. Okay. Rope pouch and precision. I'm gonna upgrade precision. And let's go ahead and upgrade spike holder ammo. Okay. Weapons. Now for my weapons, I want to go ahead and make sure I upgrade my... is this my main bow? Yeah, this is the bow I want to upgrade. Okay. Oh, shoot. I need a wide maul circulator. A wide maul. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Marshall's still there.
Oh. Hello. Give me 1 second. Alright. This is embarrassing. There we go. Haha. Forgot to drop out of the Discord call that I was in. That's embarrassing. Alright. Let's upgrade some more of this. Skydrive razor tail. Forged tripcaster. Yeah, sure. Okay, wow. Alright. So I need a lot of stuff. Okay. Nora Sentinel. Inventory. Alright, weapons. Okay, let's see. Let's edit coils. Let's put shock coil in there. Edit coil. Ooh, impact or tear? I think I want tear increase. Give me a better chance of... Alright, frost. Let's do that. Okay, let's see here. I might as well do the 12% because that's just better. Okay. Outfits. Alright. Wow. Okay. Outfits. Low energy. Okay. Low health regen increases low level health regen passive bonus. Increases the level of quiet movement passive bonus, which allows you to move quietly, reduces the chance of being detected by enemies. Increases your range defense, increases your melee defense. Concentration, increases your defense against plasma. Increases your defense against fire. Wow, so acid corrosive damage would rip me apart. Because it does minus 15. I don't know if I want to wear this. What does the then no okay. What is the Karja give me? Trap limit scavenger, okay. Shadow in the west. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
What would you have us do?
What would you have us do? The
The land rejects us.
land rejects us.
May the wind carry you.
Okay, so it's above me here. Do you need rations, Hunter? A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. Okay.
Such a jump. It's not normal.
Oh, I can't. I was gonna run across whatever that water is. I'm sure it's whatever they are making. Alright, a giant soup.
Please! The chorus won't meet with me. I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
How about you just start
Well,
by
first
telling
off,
me
you're
what's
wrapped in
wrong?
banana leaves,
I'm
sweetheart.
from
So
Riverham, to the
let's
north.
take a step back.
A
Think
few
about what
days
we're
back, I
wearing.
woke to the
Think about the
screams of my
bowl cut that we
neighbors
have
as
going
Tanak's
on.
rebels attacked. They were just scouts, but we barely drove them off. If a full raiding party comes next, we're not fighters. We're done for. I thought the chorus would help us. I thought we all sprouted from the same earth, but it seems an Outlander is the only one who'll even listen to me.
Thanks.
Would it be too much to hope that you'd stand with us in this fight?
The Tanakh rebels.
Regala's rebels. Do you know why they're attacking you?
You're asking why the sun sets at night. They are Tanaks. They live to fight.
Or do they fight
as
to
usual,
live?
among themselves. But this time my village is caught in the middle. The rebels want to strip it of supplies to feed their campaign against the western clans.
If they're not attacking here, can't you retreat to Plainsong?
An Outlander might find it difficult to understand.
No, we get it.
All Utaru carry seeds that are planted when we pass. My people have planted many seeds in Riverhym's Grove, a gift from the Buried Years, which I believe Outlanders call the Red Raids. We'll never leave. We sacrificed too much.
Okay.
If I find myself up north, I'll check in on your people.
I ask nothing more. When you reach the village, look for Q. He's heading up our defenses.
And kill him. Got it. Kill Q. Understood. No, wait, come back. I think you've misunderstood something. Nope. Nope. I understand completely. So that's where the chorus is. That's where the game wants me to go. That's where the game expects me to go. But the game doesn't expect me to go over here to check out the miniature wargaming that they have. Oh, this is confusing AF. These dang druids built their dang... What is this? Really? This is where, if I want to trade with a herbalist, this is where I gotta go?
Until next time.
Y'all crazy. You know that? So this is down a floor, and then... Is it down another floor? Oh, I guess so. I'm never gonna find this. I'm never gonna find this place again.
I'm up for a game of Strike. Any takers?
Okay, so I found the strike guy. Oh, this is cool.
Glide in?
That's cool. I really like how it's just like, yeah, you can glide inside this like hub area. All right, let's go up here to the choir.
Nervous?
Bringing an outlet.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
Let's go!
All right, let's go talk to them.
It's a me, Aloy.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story and what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave, only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken, we die, and become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around?
Oh
Until
no.
you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
I mean, we could take these people. We could literally kill all of these people.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone Outlander can save us.
Nonsense?
Nonsense.
Nonsense? You're wearing banana
Single
leaves.
seed
Nah.
matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
I hope all these people die. That council. It sounds like they're like the Mass Effect council. Well, the Reapers on
Machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave.
Yeah, screw those
Time
guys.
for permission is over.
Then off we go.
I mean, I can't help but feel like if Aloy had just gone and done what she wanted to do, we would have been in this exact same
This way.
spot.
Out the gate and around. Fighting in the fields ahead.
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines before. Hunter killers.
They must have come from the cordon. The others will defend things. We have to move. Do you really think we can do something about all of this?
If I'm right, then yeah.
Go. Just had to stab that one burrow in the eye. It's fine. Oh shoot, I've got
More
XP.
machines.
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just Minerva and a missing land god in that cave.
Come on, come on!
So what we are going to do should put a stop to this. If the rules hold true from the DLC from last game. What is the bristleback site? I need to kill
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon.
This is pretty exciting.
More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
It'll really let its tail if I shoot it off.
Oh, you piece of shit. Oh my god. Bitch slap me into next week, okay? Okay. I see you, gang, now. I see you.
More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
Okay, better.
Move your dang hands. Piece of shit. Raptor ripoff. Hey, look, Varl, I'm gonna need you to just be a big boy right now. Oh, you're down. Okay. Screw off. Thank you. Oh no. No, no.
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Right behind you.
Alright, now hold on a second. I need to... Oh, nice. Clawless Razor Tail. That's a rare item. Okay. Oh, Ravager. Does that mean there's gotta be Ravagers, okay. There's Ravager cannons. Is this... Oh, I can't cheat and scan a dead Ravager. It's annoying. I want to cheat and scan a dead Ravager.
Dyer can make use of this.
Hey! How's it going?
We're almost there.
How'd the rest of your stream
machines
go?
broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything.
Yeah, you guys finished them. You guys got it. I've unfortunately been looking for a little bit to stream a while. Nice. You mean unfortunately? You're fine. Still taking machines down like a boss? Yes, she is. Although I just got tail slapped in the last combat, so I had to restart it. But yeah, so far I mean it's been pretty good. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, what's left of it?
So many dead.
They will be mourned when the time is right. For now,
Hey, just send him back to that one guy and just give him his plant food, because apparently that's what he's all about. There's a lot of Ravagers, so I'm starting to think that maybe there's like gonna be a Ravager boss inside of this cult. Oh, nice. An ammo that deals purge water damage is now available in your inventory. Scan your focus to see if animals are weak to purge water. Eating with purge water will build up a drenched state. Once in this state, their elemental attacks are disabled and become vulnerable to frost or shock attacks.
we shouldn't linger here.
Purge canisters, purge water. Donate them. Okay. So purge is just a purge water is a alright, what is this? Oh, this is a pretty cool. Oh my gosh, look at that silent strike. Oh, quiet whisper. We got new stealth, baby. Okay. I love new stealth things. Vertical shot. Purge water trap. Oh, is that the quote unquote weapon I picked up that has purge water? Was a purge water trap that I'm never going to use because I might need to use it on the final boss. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a scrapper. Yeah, look at these Triceratops motherfuckers. Okay, Claw Striders. Character bio: Zoe, Minerva. Doing the old get rid of exclamation points. Vertical traps are now available at craft. The special traps can damage flying targets as well. Oh, okay. One thing I do kind of wish is that they would give me all of these notifications a little faster. Okay, so that looks like that's going to be a double back.
What is that? A kind of wall made of light. Up here.
Follow your lead, Aloy.
I'll be prepared.
Okay, so we have to deactivate that energy shield. Got us some more medical stuff. Please move. Please move. You are standing right in my running area. That's impressive. Wow. Hey, look, I get that you want to be with... I'm blanking on his name. Varl. I wanted to call him Valcor, but that's not right. I get that you want to be with Varl, but you need to just step the fuck off and not kill me, okay? Alright. Medium health potions, purge water trap shot. Okay. Let's grab some more hit items. Visibarrels.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door.
Override cauldron door.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
On the temple? Is your? I thought your temple was like up here. I guess it's easier like up here. I didn't realize the temple was like the trunk.
There's blue light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead.
Spooky!
And be ready for anything.
I wonder how come they're not showing us her the activation.
Let's go.
Does she even have any weapons?
We'll have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you, Aloy.
Oh. Oh, biscuits. Oh, you.
I'll bring that machine down.
Gonna shoot the ass pack off. Heh. Take that ass pack off, baby. Oh, here we go.
Relief.
The hell is that?
So this is a cauldron. The machines are bored.
Looks like one, but
And this small hall you're after.
not going that way.
In here.
Nova?
What the hell happened to that machine?
I have a feeling that's not all.
What happened to that last jump guy we were killing? Oh, here we go. Interesting. Alright, closing door. Here we go. Yeah, this is the hacking mechanic I was talking about. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Take some extra blast plate.
Those cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay.
Standing in this floor panel, activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
This is the next one.
That did something.
One more.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
How are you doing, son?
This place was meant for the land gods.
This place. It was meant for the land gods.
But I had to, right?
This place. It wasn't meant for humans.
To find Fa.
You did the right thing, son.
That thing beyond
More pillars. There might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Eh. Come on. Aloy, go up. Go up, please.
This crate should be heavy enough.
Thank you. See, I just had to use my manners.
Try this in my stash.
Aloy, go
Working
up.
on it.
I love it when he gets stuck.
Can't fit the crate through that opening.
Can't fit the crate through the opening. So I have to take down this.
The second set. It's how Aloy saw what ailed Ray.
Is this? Whoop. Whoop. Please not. Go. This doesn't. Oh, I do.
Okay.
It do. I don't. Organic material doesn't pass through it. Inorganic does. Gotcha. I like how the puzzles in this game are just clever enough to make you feel smart.
The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
But then,
Looks like there are only
like
two
when you
of those
figure
this
them out,
time.
you just feel dumb for taking forever to figure them out, you know? Don't patronize me. One more, or two more rotations.
There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
I'm not that high up.
Aloy seems familiar with places like this.
I can hear you guys. I can hear you talking shit about me.
But nothing like this.
I see.
Rolling on the floor. Okay.
How's it going up there?
Oh,
Aloy?
shut up,
One more
Varl.
set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
I always loved in games when you're all the way across the room, you can hear every single word. Yeah, it's like they're standing right next to me. And they're like, oh, jeez, look at Aloy. God, she's kind of a weirdo, isn't she? Yeah, where I'm from, she's a real weirdo. Hey, Aloy, how's it going over there? You gonna save us? Wow, I mocked the game and I missed my rotations. Oh, my hands just didn't. The true final boss. Oh. I didn't see the third one.
Okay, now I can cross.
All this metal. Cold as winter in here.
Cold as winter in here? Okay, alright, that's fine. I'll let it slide. This time, Varl. But why don't you tell her how much of a freak I am?
Cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
Interesting. This is gonna be interesting. So the cauldrons are just gonna be super.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
Oh, now you guys can climb up the vent? Hey, why don't you tell me how far up I am and how weird I am because I'm a different person. Yeah. Fuck both of you. Just kidding. Varl, you're my best friend. Just, I can hear your conversations.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Yeah, Vara, why don't you just hang out here with your new girlfriend? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Aaron's best boy anyway, so it's fine. Oh, biscuits. I took too long.
Whoa, that was quite a jump.
Alright, please get up. Please don't die when people are watching. Hey, boy.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node?
Oh, I know. Do you guys know the solution to this problem? I know the solution to this problem. Oh, I hit a different solution. I was gonna glide. I was gonna show everyone how smart I was, that I remembered the glide mechanic to solve a puzzle, and I didn't need to use the glide mechanic. Okay. Oh. Well, now I just feel like the game's pandering to me. Okay. So now I'm here. Okay. Aloy, up. Aloy, up. I think that's gonna be my new thing that I do every time I play it. Just Aloy, up. Go up. Nope. Real cool move, but that's not what I was trying to do. Nope. Again, very impressive spear work. I just want you to override the node. That's all I want you to do. This is what it's like watching a man slowly descend into madness. Oh, I see a movement. Again, it's great, amazing, but that's not what I'm going for. Exactly.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Oh, I wonder if we get Hephaestus.
Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
What the hell is that?
How to get to that node on the other side? There's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
Falling gently. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Aloy. We fall in gently. Alright. Everyone say it with me. Aloy, up. Again. Amazing. Amazing spear. Wonderful. Oh, impressive, yes. Aloy.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12.
Okay.
Those carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
It's A59 to B24.
Varl, above us. She's in the air.
Yep.
Don't let go, Aloy.
No.
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Thank you, Aloy.
Execute assessment outline.
Thank you, Aloy. I was.
It's over. Time to let go. Okay. Now what?
I should have pushed square. I can't remember. I always forget if it's a.
Should be able to glide to that platform down there.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Alright, there we go. She did not give us a display. It's like when you're like with a toddler or like someone that's learning like taekwondo and like. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, I just need you to open the door. No, oh, very impressive, very impressive. Please just open the door. Hey, boy, up.
is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
I wonder.
More of those cables covering that door.
I wonder if this is how we get Hephaestus. Okay, now very carefully. I just want you to.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned it into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do.
Aloy, put it down.
Laurel, are you ready?
It's time to kill a god, baby.
We have to get down here.
Okay, but before we do, there's a network bug, energy shield, Grimhorn. Okay, what was it? Wait, what was that? Weaknesses. Okay. Wait a minute, what was that? A usable weapon. Cluster launcher. Okay. Let's go ahead and tag that part. How many parts can we have tagged? Can we just tag the whole dang parts? we can tag the whole dang parts, everybody. Oh.
That dome of light, is it protecting the machine?
There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Here we go.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, buddy?
I'll get the big guy. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
I want the horns. Ooh! Ooh! I just want the soul. Okay. Give me the gun. That's the Grimgor. Yeah, we killed a god.
fighting a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
And do
I
what?
still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
I mean, yeah.
One step at a time.
Could you imagine though?
It starts now.
It's whole belief and it's wrong. Yeah. No, like that's, and she's been actually proved that it's wrong. Yeah. It's got to be mind-boggling as hell.
It's time to compensate. Retreat. Inevitable.
Yeah, it's gotta be like, oh hey, that's our god, that's our physical god. That's just a robot. That's not actually true. Oh
Not
fuck.
bad.
Up we go.
But there's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Paul, you've never been in a cauldron before. Shut the fuck up. Override cauldron core.
My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like Festus has been upgrading the security grid on
Nah.
the engines.
I think says, oh
Not
yeah.
sure I can do much about that right now. And my
Oh
focus doesn't recognize
yeah, we get
symbols.
to. Oh hell yeah.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Hell yeah. We get bristlebacks. We get to override the fucking triceratopses. Riding on one of those is gonna be fun. Oh hell yeah. Well, I know what I'm gonna do as soon as we get out of this core. Okay. So this is still red. Cauldron. Love Stegos. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Stegosauruses are one of my favorites. What's your favorite? My favorite dinosaur is the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. It's the big like turtle-like. Although I'm pretty sure they're not actually a dinosaur. That's a lizard. Because dinosaurs had. So the difference between a dinosaur and a prehistoric lizard is that the legs are underneath the body and not out. So if the legs are out, it's not a dinosaur, it's a lizard. I think Stegos, Triceratops, like Ankylosauruses are all lizards, and then like T-Rex is a dinosaur because its legs are like underneath him in there. It's a difference. Like a pterodactyl, dinosaurs are also on land only. So if it swam in the water, it's not a dinosaur. It's just something that lived with dinosaurs. So like pterodactyls aren't necessarily dinosaurs. I worked at the museum for a few years. So that's a little fun fact. Or Plesiosaurus, yeah. So it's if it swam and this
Graduates of Cradle 9.
fun infos, yeah.
Welcome to the regional.
I try.
Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't
Fun
think so.
infos. Yeah, I've got some
At
fun
least
infos.
Not directly.
Okay, let's see here. And then what is it? So a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex. I forget what it is. We lived closer in time period to the T-Rex being alive than the T-Rex and the Stegosaurus. Like, there's multiple millions of years between the Stegosaurus and the T-Rex. Or it's not, I don't know if it's millions of years, but it's like thousands of years. And so so if you, like in Jurassic Park, you think like, oh, Stegosauruses fought T-Rexes. They never did. Stegosaurus, I'm trying to remember. I think it's the opposite. Because I think the Stegosaurus was alive when the Allosaurus was. And the Allosaurus, again, this has been a long time. You can fact check me if you like. The Allosaurus is a descendant of the T-Rex. But the T-Rex and the Stegosaurus never met. Which is mind-blowing. Because you always just picture all the dinosaurs living together in the same periods, but they don't.
All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I just want to get to this door. Thank you. I do love Jurassic Park movies, though. I watched the Raptor one in 3D, and it looked like you could just pet the raptors. Oh, no, that would be cool.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Then also a fun thing about velociraptors.
That's
the
our
real
way out.
velociraptors were about the size of like...
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
But yeah, you can fact check. Velociraptors were like the size of like a large house, large dog, I believe, or medium-sized dog. The velociraptors in the movies are based off of a different dinosaur, their size. I don't know if it's starts with an M, but their size dinosaur is, they took the velociraptor and blew it up. Which, I mean, would make sense, because,
Are you doing okay, Zoe?
Hammond wanted weird things.
Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah.
Okay.
It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole
and then
time.
the other fun fact trivia thing that I know about Jurassic Park, the movie, is that and I'm sure a lot of people know this, but this is just a fun fact I like to share, is that the in this scene where Nedry steals the embryos, all of the dinosaur names that are like, he lifts up the things, all the dinosaur names, I believe all or most of them are all misspelled, which could be that Steven Spielberg slipped up and they didn't fact check any of it, or it's such a good reference that InGen didn't care about the product they were making. They just wanted to make something, and so they just didn't care in universe, which everyone kind of likes that explanation better.
I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
It's interesting that
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. What are all those cables in the center for? Huh. I might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads. Looks like those cables connect to something above. Seems promising. I can find a way up there.
Nope. Once again, Aloy, I just need you to... what's in here. Take some ancient valuables.
Dead end. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Ooh. Then another fun fact is that... Oh, what the hell?
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Another little fun fact. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the video game. Another fun fact is that T-Rexes could have, scientists believe, up to 8 gallons
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I
of
can merge it with
snot
Gaia. Finally bring her back.
in their nose
can start fixing
and
the
like in their
blight.
sinuses.
The storms. And maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
So that's pretty exciting. It's always a fun fact to be like, hey, kid, T-Rex hold 8 gallons of snot in his head. Can
Pipes
you
up there.
imagine?
Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Can you imagine the snot that thing would hold in its nose when it sneezes? And the kids go, oh my gosh. It's fun. I do miss working at the museum. Working with kids and stuff. Oh, that was so much fun. But things became very how do I say, not really
Some of those
political,
rocks
but
look
like
loose.
political.
I think I can clear them.
There was a lot of internal politics in this, and it was just like, if you didn't, you see me being good with kids. Well, thanks. My nephew thinks I'm pretty good. It just became so insane with
now I've gotta
internal
find a way to
politics.
plug
It's just
into this
like, if you
place.
didn't drink the Kool-Aid, then there was no room for you. And I was like, okay. So, another one of those things where it's like, I really loved the job, I hated most of my coworkers.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what's in it.
I can't believe it needs me to grapple point to that. Oh, is this a boss fight? This looks like a boss fight.
System core penetrated.
I really did, yeah. Yeah. It sucks, but, you know, you gotta find your hair dyes. Oh yeah, what's the hair dye you think? Purple, pink, orange. Ooh, that would be very exciting.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia.
This would be
That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
I cease.
No.
I think you'll disappear into her.
Oh.
Become part of her.
In that
Like you used
order,
to be.
countdown, that'd be really cool. Purple, pink, orange, yeah.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
Oh, that was my controller. I was like, what was making that sound?
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
Just
Elizabeth
this,
Sobek. Alpha Prime.
this big old, just like holographic.
Restoring Minerva function to original code.
This big old like holographic middle finger comes up, and Minerva's just like, "Ah, go fuck you."
Here goes.
Well, the issues can also be that the Hades, we have to go find Hades again.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. I'm Wood, scanning data.
Oh my god.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss.
Oh yeah, we do.
Initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't
Overwhelm them?
okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So you're literally a god. I mean, if you, yeah, I mean, if you think about it,
So no fake this time?
if like technology becomes so advanced, I mean, what would be the difference? What would we even know? You know?
This is Gaia.
Hello.
An AI able to create life,
Gaia's still
do all this stuff.
waking up.
I would.
Let's look around.
I mean, I get that,
highlight
you know,
the
there's
location of the lab
faith-based,
on
you
your
know, but I mean,
focus.
like, literally, for all intents and purposes, that Gaia is a god.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate
Oh,
when
nice.
apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center.
Create, destroy, I mean, honestly, she could do whatever she wanted with the control she has, yeah.
Operations in the area.
Well, she would need the rest of the AIs, but yeah. This makes me think of iRobot from the early 2000s. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I suggest you explore this facility,
Oh, okay.
until my initialization is complete.
That's the game telling me to fuck off. I get it.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to...
So this was supposed to
Look
be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair
3
data
rules,
Lois
of course,
appears
we
to be
give
corrupted.
them ultimate override.
Accessing the terminal in this room will
Then
show
be
you how
shocked
to
they totally
repair and
overrode it and
complete the
decided
override.
they must be controlled. Yeah.
I'll take a look.
What does this do? Plowhorn, primary nerve. Okay, craft this override to unlock an ability to override these machines in the wild. Oh, so I don't... Interesting. Acquisition. Craft this override to unlock the ability to override this machine in the wilds. So I can't override these machines as is. I have to like defeat. I knew I should have blown off the thing's horns. Okay, yeah. That's interesting.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss. This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
What was this?
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
I mean, if you think about it, also, like, Gaia just went through all of Aloy's memories in a couple seconds. Like, again, at what point does technology...
What's this space for?
Is this a
This
shower?
would have been the sleeping quarters for control center
It's the
operatives.
Matrix, oh yeah.
Reminds me of the bed house
Control
Aspirin
center
set to sleep in the night
operatives.
before
Why does
the
she keep saying
proving.
control center operatives? When I hear the word operative, I think of something clandestine. What's this? It's the bathroom, Aloy. Oh, okay. What's this? It's a shower, Aloy. Get your ass in there and clean yourself up. Yes.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level,
Okay.
I am only able to restore
So as we
functionality
increase
to part
Gaia's
of this
power,
facility.
we get more in this base.
That may change.
Got it.
So this is a
So
gathering
this
hub.
place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that
That makes
guy
sense,
I
yeah.
told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things.
Yeah, I think Ted Farrow is the
It's
villain.
supposed to be this way.
I'm pretty sure Ted Farrow is
Looks
the villain.
like another office.
He was like the
If no
main
one's ever
bald
been
guy.
here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what he looked like or what he sounded like.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Now there was a room.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Here we go.
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Thank you, Gaia. Oh my gosh, thank you, game devs. You don't now I don't have to just wander about the whole thing like, what about this? What about this? What is it? Jack
Everyone
Skelly boy.
Guess Gaia hasn't been able to
What
restore
is
access
this?
yet.
What is this? Okay. Alright, let's go back up here, return to the
Okay.
control room.
Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
Alright, Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Alright, let's do the subordinate functions.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now.
Hephaestus is
Transmitting
right behind you.
pattern. Receiving.
They all can't be in the United States.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
Okay. What about Hephaestus?
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth.
Okay, and that's probably why it was targeted.
Of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location.
Right.
And find the physical processor to which it escaped.
Go on.
Exactly as you did with Minerva. You must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
Okay.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Hey, now the strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me.
Yes, I saw that.
They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
The moon? Oh no.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
That's a lot further than the moon. I got excited when they showed the moon, but then I was like, oh no, the moon's not 8
Okay,
trillion.
so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Interesting. Okay.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Okay.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Okay.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements.
Right.
Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Without a trace. Okay. About Hephaestus.
You
That
said
son
you
of a
need
bitch.
Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Because he's creating the robots.
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important.
Really?
Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
We already know why we have
Hephaestus's
to.
importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
No, Aloy.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva,
Sorry.
I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Okay. Alright, let's just get started.
I guess I should get going and start bringing
Let's get
back
started.
subordinate functions.
Let's do this. Boop,
Yes.
boop, boop, boop.
Once we have
Girl,
we can
you're
focus on
part
the
of a $70
reacquisition
game.
of
I mean,
Hephaestus.
lots. It's gonna take
When that is
lots of
achieved, I will
content.
have
Yeah.
complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well.
That's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location.
Ironic.
My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
Poseidon's living it up in
ruin in
Vegas.
the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Aether, somewhere in Tenakth territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Yeah, I was sure. I mean, I guess
I think
Aether.
I'll head for Aether.
Then I will assign Aether as the objective on your focus.
Hell yeah.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it.
I don't know if it's all on your shoulders.
Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzinith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah.
I was just in the middle of
Gaia's
macking on
opening
my
exit
girlfriend. You
Can
can't
and Zoe
see
meet
us,
me by the
right?
west door?
Huh?
Be right there.
Okay. What's this?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this cycle... Ops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Sounds pretty good to me. Alright. Now, let's get off of the things. Okay, let's go, Aloy.
Okay. I need to bring Aether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Alright, I'm very confused. This is Stormvalley. Yes. There's just too many options now. Okay, what is this? Alright, let's go back east. Let's quick save this. Okay.
Slow crunch under my boots.
All right. Let's see here. Oh wow, okay. So this cauldron. Oh wow, wow. I have 7 experience points. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this to 5. Okay. Bristleback. More bristleback. Okay. So that's the hunting grounds. That's the Riverham. Those are the people I'm supposed to go check in on. Holy cow. Holy cow. We got a lot of stuff to do here. There's a tall neck. There's a tall neck. Alright. Let's fly. Mount the charger. Oh, come on. Let's go. Ooh. Let's see here. There's Can I climb up? Alright, it looks like there's a way to climb up this mountain face here, so let's go climb up this mountain face. I have no idea what to do with those dies. The game has not explained anything to me yet, but I might as well be collecting them as I go.
I'll save this for a dyer.
Save this for a dyer. Oh, what is this? This looks like a crash.
It looks like I'm close to the locator beacon that my focus detected. The signal's coming from behind that rubble. If I can get through to it.
If I can get through to it, she says. I wonder if this is this the satellite stuff?
Down to 1 engine. Mountainous terrain, and you actually landed it. How did you do that? You saved our lives.
Yeah. But it's what? 4 hours before the swarm gets here. I should have let us all die in an instant. Now the 12 of us are trapped, waiting for the end.
It must have been terrifying. Just waiting there for the war machines to arrive.
Hell yeah, man. That's fucking horrifying. Okay. Yeah, I'm So close to this other cauldron.
Survive. As Pharaoh's machines played with life. All those people lost. To one man's ego.
So close indeed.
I wonder how many of these recordings are out there.
Screw it, let's go. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out this next cauldron. Ah, well.
Looks like an Utaru shrine. I wonder what it's for. Frost isn't gonna do much.
Man, this is a beautiful game. And I just fucking killed that bird on my freaking head. Aloy just butted heads with that little bird and it just... Oh, and there we go. There's another ram dead. I mean, it's not funny. It's pretty funny though. Alright, campfire discovered. That's what I wanted. No, it's funny. Alright, we go. Discovered the long leg site.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh my god! I've done run into this side quest that I didn't mean to run into at all.
See that, Milu? You have to wait for an opening. Care to join the hunt? You make a nice target.
Combat me, bro. Holy shit.
Done. Likewise.
Come over here.
A repair pod. How very interesting. And just like that, my quest to get to that cauldron as fast as I can just got completely
I can grab
waylaid.
this for my stash later. Sunhawk Talana Kane Kadish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the Battle of the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together.
The Red Maw.
Stay in
I
rest.
love that fight. Red Maw
Make sure
fight
you
was
take
great.
some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age.
Love her face paint.
Her
Yeah,
name's Amon.
they have really
He
cool
came out
face
here on
paint.
his own a while back, and
Now he's missing.
Yeah, the Karja armor is so cool. All right, let's just jump into the need help.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way, but I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But...
You're no good distracted by pain. Go. All hunters need to recover from time to time.
Yeah, their face paint, like their paint is really cool.
Will she be okay on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush. Come. The battlefield's this way.
Okay. Oh, you're just taking off on me, okay.
So this battlefield, you said it was part of the Red Raids?
Alright.
The Battle of Burning Blooms.
Yeah,
Amatis
it's been great
was part of
having
the
you.
Karja army
Thanks
that
for
pushed into
watching.
the west. His division attacked the Tenakth, but they underestimated the enemy's forces.
Off to bed early,
It was a
Devon.
massacre.
Yeah, you have a good night.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Don't worry, he was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but...
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? You're just gonna run us right past this machines? You better haul ass, lady.
And you think something went wrong for him out here?
You had better be hauling ass.
Don't worry. I'll track him down.
He promised he would get a message back to me. I waited, but this is the field where the Tenakth slaughtered the Karja.
Looks like time and weather have eroded most signs of battle. There are a lot of footprints. Must be recent. Let's take a look.
I guess I was supposed to examine this stuff
Maybe
instead of just
footprints.
run off.
Maybe Oseram. It's too many to tell if Amatis is with them. I better look around. My focus might show me more.
Amatis was supposed to be alone. Why were Oseram here?
A Karja weapon. The blade's rusted. Must have been from the battle years ago.
Unless they fought some kind of rust monster.
Looks recent. Whoever was here camped out for at least a night. Light prints. Not Oseram, maybe Karja. Looks like there's a trail I can follow with my focus. Talana, I think I got something. Tracks that head away from the battlefield.
Lead the way.
Oh, that's a fun little dust one up there.
I don't get it. Why would Amatis keep going west?
Maybe there's something else around here?
Looks pretty abandoned to me.
And Utaru. What's he doing out here?
Maybe he saw Amatis.
Let's ask him.
Let me guess. You're stragglers. Do not worry. I am not the Karja-hating kind. Just an old scavenger grateful for a little company. Name's Lel. You two must be lost.
Actually, we're looking for someone. A Karja hunter.
He would have been traveling alone, clothes would have been well worn.
Yes, he was here, poking around the old battlefield. Wanted to know what happened. Lucky for him, old Lel hears all the stories. Karja army charged straight into the waiting Tenakth. Most burned, but others, the Tenakth marched back west. Your man wanted to know where. Told him I've heard rumors of a place called the Rot.
What is it?
A Tenakth prison, or a Karja graveyard, depending on how you look at it.
Where is this place?
Further west, in Tenakth territory, but that did not stop him. An Oseram caravan was camping out at the battlefield, about to head the same way. He joined them. They all went west, towards the ridge.
Interesting.
Thanks, Lel. We have to get going.
Good hunting out there.
Hey, you too, old man.
Let's head west to the ridge then. If we find this caravan, maybe we'll find Amatis.
Lead on.
Why you gotta him? Oh, hey, what's up here? What's up here, my dude? You just gonna hold out on me?
This'll be my stash when I need it.
All this stuff? You're just gonna hold out on me? Where do I have to go now? What is this? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not gonna go to that cauldron tonight.
You mentioned Amatis lost someone close to him at the battle.
Maybe I'll
Do
go.
you think the Tenakth took them prisoner instead?
Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this quest takes us. I was hoping to do one more cauldron before I call it a night, but we'll see.
The ridge up ahead. It looks like there's a tunnel.
We'll see how exhausted I am after we finish this little side quest. Again, didn't even.
It hasn't seen us yet. We can use that.
Hawk and Thrush, just like old times.
Holy Hyrolia. Holy biscuits, this thing is huge. I just dropped like 300 damage on this thing and it did not give a fuck. It's like a giant ass turtle, okay. Usable weapon. What in the world? Exactly, Doctor. What in the world, indeed?
Now the fun starts.
This is a giant turtle. Oh my god, it burrows? Holy hell. Okay. Holy hell. Holy shit.
More ammo coming your way. Good to hunt by your side again. Come on, let's head into the tunnel.
Holy heck. Okay. Wow.
Send this to my stash. Looks like a cave-in. Let's look around.
That's a really cool. That's a cool new machine. I don't remember that being in the first game. It's like a giant snapping turtle.
Aloy, glad you're back.
Talana, I think I found something. In the rubble.
What is it?
Oh, don't tell me it's her friend.
An Oseram.
Oh, it's an Oseram. Okay, it's fine. We don't know who he is. It's a red shirt.
What does it say?
He was part of the caravan that went through here. The note ends abruptly when the tunnel started to collapse, I guess. Oh. But there's nothing here about a Karja hunter. And an earlier caravan made it through before the collapse. Sounds like they went to a watering hole on the other side.
So he could have made it. Is there another way through?
I don't know. These mountains are pretty steep.
Then I'll have to find a way. Thank you, Aloy, for coming with me this far. But I've taken up enough of your time.
Oh.
Here, take this. May it help you on your own hunt.
Hold on. How do I get in contact with you if I find a way across the mountains?
I'll check in with Milu at Stone's Echo whenever I can. If you find a way, leave word with her.
Oh.
I will. Good luck.
5 followers per zone. Hello.
She seems really worried about her friend. I wish there was more I could do, but I don't think there's a way past these mountains right now.
Okay. Let me see here. Agility. Increases damage dealt while falling or sliding. That's pretty cool. Alright. Is this everything they've got here? Okay, let's take a look at our skill tree here. There we go. Okay. Face paint. Oh. I don't know how the face paint works. That's super weird. There was something right there, wasn't there? Some sort of console. Oh!
This door needs some kind of code to open. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do now. Bunch of Oseram supplies. A dead end.
Ooh, advanced blasting trap. Okay. Yeah, so don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything that will get me through that door. Got a bunch of lenses though. Collectibles. Oh, okay. Black boxes. And some survey module gems. Okay, got some new machines here. The Snap Mall. Dang, look how big this boy is. Look how close the camera is on all of these. Look how close the camera is on the Snap Mall. The Snap Mall is huge. Look how far away the camera is on the Shell Snapper. Look at that big boy. Look at that. That's a big boy. Now we've got Hephaestus, Ether, Artemis. Okay. Oh. Black box. Data point. I wonder if there's anything on that Osram. No. Okay. So there's okay. So I just need to randomly find something, a code or something to let me into this door. Okay. Okay. What is this? Shadow of the West. Head to the Eclipse hideout. Oh, wow, we're right next to the Eclipse hideout. Okay. So I think next time when we pick back up, we will pick back up with heading to the Shadow and heading to the Cauldron. Yeah. And then we'll map up some more stuff. We'll finish up this side, finish up some side quests. Do some more exploring, and then we will continue on to the rest of the game. Next time, so although I am very much enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn, another game is coming out that has very much piqued my interest. One, Elden Ring. And actually, let me check on something here real fast. Go ahead and close out the game, and it is downloading. We have 1 day and 5 minutes to go before we can play Elden Ring. So I'm very excited. I have seen very little spoilers, very little trailers, very little information about Elden Ring. I'm just ready for it. Don't forget to stretch and hydrate. I will. I've got my water, which I need to get some more. But I appreciate it, Doctor. Keeping me on my toes. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on the stream. I will be switching over to the next time I get on, maybe doing some Elden Ring. So that could be fun. Let me see here. If I can go in, let me see here. Uh-oh. Yes. Yeah, I could be doing some Elden Ring next time. So that could be fun. And I would very much enjoy that. Let's see here. How do I do this? I'll figure this out next time. Okay, I was gonna try and figure out how to raid. It doesn't instantly pop up and tell me how to raid, so I guess I just won't be doing that. So, again, thank you for stopping in tonight. I will see you probably late tomorrow night, as I will be trying to play this on your stream manager. I will be trying to do Elden Ring tomorrow night. So that would be what I would like. Ah, here we go. Raid channel. There we go. Let me see here. I feel like I don't. What? We'll try to see. Well, I appreciate it. That's all I can ask, is that you try. But yeah. Well, I figured out how to do it now. But now I can't find the channel I was gonna raid. That's alright. That's alright. I will work on this on my end, and then I'll get it ready to go. Nothing like having an awkward goodbye like a relative that just won't leave. Like, bye, bye, okay, you can leave now. But have a good night. And you too. Remember, hydrate. Oh, I will.